Creator construct a universe teeming with imperfection, misery, sin. Among the scholars of both heaven and hell, this query is known as the riddle of sorrows. If sin is itself a part of the grand design, is not sin then, by definition, divine? A question for the sages. The one particularly restless bunch kept a robust relationship to the topic. The Nephilim. Spawn of angels and demons. Warriors, relentless, unstoppable, blood-mad. Until they were betrayed by 4 of their own. War, death, fury, and strife. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Inconceivable power was bestowed upon the traitors by those sworn to maintain symmetry twixt order and chaos. The Charred Council. Bear witness as the Council holds court to end the Nephilim War in the name of balance. This is the new pact. War, bringer of worldwide fire. You are the juggernaut of all pain. Death, dark soul of eternity. You are the deepest decay. You are anti-life. Strife, endless spirit of timeless unrest. You are all that is unsettled in the hearts of that which lives and breathes. And finally, fury. Terrible engine of rage. You are the machine that...
Are we to waste our time on ceremony, or are we to fight?
Step forward and recognize, horseman. You are the most impatient of your kin. The least predictable, dancing on the edge of your own reality. Your brothers understand the undertaking set before them. But do you?
Still talking! Shall I have Death fetch us some tea, or can we get on with it?
Fury, your role in this story is yet to be written. I wonder, will you light the flame of creation anew? Or stomp out the embers for good?
Dreams more thrilling than reality. Had I known the new pact would be so exciting, I would have let walls separate my head from my neck then and there. Is it possible to die of boredom? Rampage. Bored as I am, perhaps you're just lazy. If I didn't love you so much, I'd kill you just for something to do. The call? Finally. Please, please, please tell me you're a planet of demons that needs slaying. Or 2. War. What pathetic fate have you brought upon yourself, brother?
Watch your tongue.
I may be least favored of all the horsemen, but my tongue never found me chained to a rock like some dog.
Fury, approach us.
I take it there is a mess that needs tending to.
Though you jest, you speak true. War has broken his vows to this council, and shattered the 7th seal.
The apocalypse. Why would he...
We know not. Yet. As we speak, Earth falls beneath the spears of heaven and the hammers of hell.
So the horsemen are to ride.
No. While the Charred Council seeks to understand how and why the traitor war has committed this abominable act, there is a matter that requires delicate attention.
You should have called Strife. He's the delicate one.
The 7 deadly sins have been released, by whom we cannot say, but the 7 roam the earth, free of our prison. The balance between order and chaos is already in jeopardy. The 7 cannot be left unchecked. War is in chains. Death is missing. Strife attends to other matters. The last time you faced the sins, it required all 4 of you.
I can handle those fools in my sleep. But when this task is complete, I demand that you grant me my rightful place leading the Horsemen.
If you would trade obedience for a title, so be it. But never make a demand upon us, Horsemen. You depart immediately.
Greetings, Miss Fury. I must admit, this is a fortuitous fate.
A Watcher? You doubt my allegiance?
Please, be not cross. I am such an admirer. Scratch that. I'm a fan. You are the Horseman. The only one that matters.
Enough! I will allow you to accompany me. Just stay out of my way.
I will be as unto a shadow. Steadfast. Silent.
More silence!
Go! Seek out the place called Haven. Your quest for the 7 deadly begins there.
Fury, wait. Whatever has passed between us, search your heart. You cannot believe I am guilty of these crimes. Something is wrong with the universe. Be vigilant, Fury. Forces conspire against us. Heed my words!
Alright everybody, welcome to Darksiders 3, where we play as this fiery red-headed fury. That's a bad joke, I know. So, the long-awaited 3rd game of the Darksiders gaming world has finally came, and I am going to be enjoying the fact that it's finally here. I replayed the first 2 games just so I could prepare myself for the 3rd. Now that's changed, it looks so far. It looks like it has both elements of the first game and the 2nd game. So, but this is new, Soul Lurchers. Fallen enemies release Soul Lurchers upon death. So actually it's not really new, other than that the green doesn't replenish your health, it replenishes something called Nephilim's Respite. Yeah, I know, they'll see the focus on an enemy. But that has not changed. I'm just looking around for anything that might glow or collectibles, because from my previous experience playing Darksiders 1 and 2, there was a lot of collectors kind of sitting around, and if you didn't look well enough, you didn't see
Fury,
it.
we're close to one of the 7. I just know it. I hope it's not ending.
But you can destroy stuff other than cars. I've hit a few cars already, and I haven't. And usually after about 3 hits in the original game, they would have blown up. So, main differences so far from the second to third location. We're back on Earth. In the first game, you played on Earth. You didn't go anywhere but Earth. And then the second game, you went all over the place. You started in a place called the Forge Lands. You went someplace called the Lost Light. And the Black Stone. You went all over the place. You weren't in the same place twice. Unless you were going back for trophies or anything you might have missed. I didn't go back for trophies or anything that I missed because I was just trying to complete the game so I could play this third installment of the game. So, I got a feeling we're about to go into our first boss fight. Cue cutscenes. Now, the cutscenes are absolutely beautiful for this game.
Haven. A haven for what? Vermin?
Humans, mistress.
Adorable. Build a house of sticks during the end of the world. Where exactly do we go from here, Watcher?
I know not but what the Council commands, mistress. The quest for the 7 begins here.
Envy.
Mine! Humans, Haven, everything here! Mine! Move on, horsemen, or ye be mine too!
I'm on a mission.
Protecting humans? Humans think creation favors them. They are apes, crawling through dirt.
Quite the grudge you're carrying.
What they have, I will take. When they have nothing left, they will be my playthings until they break. You cannot stop me!
Oh, I don't want to. Humanity is tragically overrated. I am not here for them. I'm all yours.
No!
The first boss fight in almost all of the Darksiders games are usually the easiest. So let's hope I don't die in the process, because it's really easy to die in the Darksiders game. It's just easy. just trying to find your way up. But I do like how this one started. And you get to have a basic function of all of the controls. Okay, Nephilim's Respite. It's refills itself with green soul. That was the worst time for a pop-up to come up there.
Pretty. Come and get it.
Ah, that's mine!
Mistress, not to be a bother, but weren't you supposed to catch Envy?
I did. This talisman.
It's a vessel. Envy used it to hold energies from the rest of the Seven.
It will make a fitting prison for the others once their physical forms have been broken.
If I may, there is a sort of hum emanating from the talisman. That glow
Will indicate when one of the Seven is nearby. I know.
So wise. You are all that the Council promised, Mistress.
I'm beginning to enjoy the sound of your voice, Watcher.
So, I have a Watcher again. So the talisman, it is where I'm going to hold on to the 7 deadly sins as I capture them. So I have a Watcher again, so I'm kind of hoping that this Watcher doesn't do what the first Watcher did. Now, in the first game, War was watched by the Council, because if you played the first 2 games, you know this. For those that don't know it, I'll give you a quick background. War is what the first game centers around, and according to War, he heard the call to ride for the apocalypse, but he was by himself. Now, if the call had truly been given, which is what the Council states, then why was not War followed by Fury, Death, and Strife? Because if
I would be remiss in my duties if I didn't point out that even with the talisman, locating the other deadly sins will prove a challenge.
Finding Envy was easy enough.
That was a gift. One I would not count on receiving twice. Envy was also, by far, the weakest of the deadly sins.
Anything else to add?
Only what I assume you already know. The armies of both heaven and hell have cordoned off the world of man into various areas of influence. Look around us. The upheaval we have seen is the very personification of the struggle between order and chaos. You have set for yourself an unenviable task, given these environs.
That's what makes it fun. The other sins are hiding across this shattered world. They strike at angels and demons alike in their own selfish bids for power. Their hubris will lead me right to them.
Perhaps, but you will need assistance.
Whatever I need, I will take, Watcher.
Alright, so in the first game, War was, like I said, he rode on the earth because he heard the call of the seven seals being broken. Now, as you later learn, the seventh seal was not broken, but you learned at the start of this game that it was broken by war. Coincidentally, it was broken by war. If you play the first game at the end, when the Watcher tried to kill War, he broke the seventh seal. So it looked like War did it, and he was holding on to it. So in the second game, you play as Death. And Death slowly learns that the world is falling to something known as corruption. Now, in the second game, you move from one location to another. You start off in the Forge Lands, and then you finish off in a place called the Well of Souls. That's how he was supposed to revive humanity. That was his quest, to revive the human race. Now here we are chasing the 7 deadly sins back on Earth. When War's initial reason for going to Earth was previously to the Council, but apparently he didn't complete it that well. So this little platform looks very familiar. It reminds me of Fulgrim, and these little chains on the side is kind of a giveaway that this is Fulgrim's little
I knew that
spot.
war would one day unleash all this. But seeing it... his gifts are impressive.
May I remind you, mistress, you have no peer among your horsemen grave.
So. So his initial thing was to bring the people that disrupted the balance to justice, aka kill them. No good way of saying to kill them. It looks like they kept the style of the combat. Because in the first game it was just a straight hack and slash. The only thing you leveled up was your weapons, and that was as you slowly like killed, like every time you used your weapon in combat it leveled up. Well, the more you used it, it leveled up. Not really every time it leveled up, but overall you had to use it like this much and kill this many things in order to level it up. So it looks like we have some of the same basic ideas, but we can level up, which was not available in the first game, but was available in the second game. In the second game, you actually leveled up. You chose an attribute. You had attribute points and an attribute tree for various abilities. I don't really see an attribute tree right now, so I don't think we have an attribute tree, but it looks like we can level up our health, strength, and our arcane damage. So that looks like that's a major thing, but they did keep from the second game weapons, consumables. Ingredients was not in the second game, but it is in this game, but it kept where you can change your armor and your weapons. So it did at least keep that attribute from the second game, and what it has from the first game is just this gameplay. I don't really have a mini map like the first 2 games gave me. I have just this little compass at the top. I kind of liked having that mini map because you were able to figure stuff out with the mini map. Now I want to know, how am I going to get over there? I probably can't do it just yet, but I'll figure out a way to get over there. So running around looking for various things, and whenever I do meet Volgrim, I wonder if he's going to make me go after the Book of the Dead again. Because in the first two games, Volgrim asked if you would find pages of the Book of the Dead. And whenever you completed those chapters, you would get various rewards. Like in the first game, it could be souls, and then some type of power boost or something. Second game it was gold. Now instead of souls being the currency, it was gold. That's another thing about this game. The currency is souls, not gold. So they did change the currency again back to souls. I guess maybe people thought that the souls concept was a better idea than the gold concept. So I liked both. I liked all concepts that these games have put forward. But I guess Souls does make more sense if Volgrim becomes our main dealer again. Because in the first game you only had one person that you could get deals from, and that was Volgrim. In the second game, you had various places where you could get various types of upgrades and weapons and armor and potions, healing potions. That was probably why they changed it to gold. I guess people were like, oh, souls. It makes more sense, especially with the main dealer is so we'll find that out. Also, I think what they kind of kept was this recurring theme of you can't break something until you get certain abilities and or weapons. And that's what I liked about all of them, is that in all of the games you could kind of explore the world, go through, get certain power-ups, and then come right back through the world. Oh shit. Oh, I died. Okay, it's really easy to die. They didn't change how you died. It's the exact same thing. But now I need to know where I'm going to start back at. Oh, okay, so apparently Volgrim's shop, whenever it's available, it's probably just not available right now, will also be my spawn point. I also remember from the first game that Volgrim's shop also can serpent holes. There's some type of thing where you could like fast travel. So I wonder if they brought back the serpent holes in this one. So I gotta replay back up to where I was. It shouldn't take too long. do like Fury's whip, I really do. Like, Death had scythes and War had a big sword. So I really do like Fury's whip. It's that feel of the hack and slash. I also see that they kept the little symbol up in the corner. I guess it's a symbol of Darksiders. Collectibles are still able to be selected. The bar, if I had already picked it up, it stays in my inventory. Let me get me. So I like how this game has attributes from I like how it has attributes from both of the games. And they kept the original feel.
Perhaps there are human survivors.
Not my concern, Watcher.
No, it can't go up there. So that looks like a big enemy right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna see if I might be able to get him. I didn't know it talked. So here's another barrier that I can't break through. So apparently there's some parts of the game that I can't go back into. So, but this looks new. Fortifier enhancement. Enhancements can be socketed into a weapon from your weapon's inventory, and a socket enhancement will confer an active benefit to the weapon and a passive benefit to Fury. Now, I do like that. That is actually new compared to the older games. So this one gives us 5 physical and arcane damage and 5% health. It's a nice little bonus. Let's keep on going, heading to Haven. I don't think they have an auto loot option, which would be kind of useful because I'm very forgetful and I would not see the little button.
That tree. It's impressive. But is it just me, or is it out of place here?
It is a maker tree. Most likely we will find refuge there.
I love the Darksiders games. I'm sorry. I mean, it just looks so beautiful. Even though it's supposed to be about the world's destruction and about how humans are so frail, they can't even fight off angels and demons. But I still love... See, look, looks like we're in New York, because that looks kind of like the Empire State Building. Never been to New York. Alright, so a Havoc form. Temporarily call upon Fury's Havoc form. I want to know what her Havoc form is, but I might save it for the next boss fight. I might save it for the next boss fight so that I'll have an advantage at least for a part of the boss fight. It probably won't. It won't last that long. I already know it won't. Alright, so there's another checkpoint.
Aren't we making a mighty ruckus?
Says the demon who announces his ambush.
It was not my intention to do battle, horseman. Well, such a passionate little thing, aren't we?
Do not test my patience.
Very well. War is too hazardous an occupation for myself, horseman. I am here in the name of blind capitalism. I am Volgrim, merchant of the damned, a trader who deals in souls for profit. Even in the face of the apocalypse, one must endeavor to earn a living.
And whose souls do you trade in?
Angel, demon, or even human. All souls have value to me. I've seen the trail of bodies you've left in your wake.
What would I require from you?
That depends. What are your needs?
Information. The 7 deadly sins.
Whispers on the wind say that the fabled horsemen are but pawns in a larger game. Victims of a grand setup.
What do you know?
I know that the first one's free. Call for me if you have souls to trade, and perhaps you will consider my wares valuable. Greeting. This will be fun for both of us.
Apparently you can choose souls to roll them. To level up. So that's how the level up is in this game.
Do make sure they scream, horseman.
So now I got a pretty decent amount, I guess, but I'm gonna use all of these. And level up more, because I don't think he really has anything I need right now. It's usually how it works, isn't it?
As you wish. Do make sure they scream, horseman.
So at least now I have access to serpent holes as well. So they did keep that feature in the game. So now I'm gonna probably activate my last. There, so now...
and his demon tongue. They live to confound and feed of the scraps of a world they help destroy.
Indeed they do.
But despite his thirst for souls, Volgrim may be a useful tool on this journey.
At least I can destroy death, but I can't blow up cars. I'm kind of sad about that. Because I love blowing up cars. There's something glowing right there. So, I don't think I've missed any glowing. Because the glowing things are pretty evident. But I wonder what type of hidden items I'll be sent on
The length
quest
these
for.
roots have grown. They seem to have taken over everything.
Indeed, mistress.
Okay, I was just checking to make sure there's nothing over there. I do like, so far, this is a very beautiful setup of the fantasy world that I remember. World's a little bit more decayed, but of course that's gonna happen by this point in time. It's pretty evident who won the war, so, well, it's not really won the war. Looks like the thing where I had died. So apparently when you die, you don't keep your souls, but you can get them back by attacking what looks like a floating Fury head. No, but I didn't die there, so I don't know why that's floating there. But, free souls. I ain't gonna question it. So we're gonna head over to this tree over here.
I'm curious as to who remains here, if anyone.
I can get some more.
What would... This will be fun for both of us. As you wish. Take your time.
He doesn't really have much to offer right now. No ingredients. He has a crystal, but that reminds me of the second game. He allows you to respect yourself with his, in the second game,
as you wish.
you bought
Farewell
something,
for now.
you bought a service, and it was called respect, and in the little perk tree, he would reset your perk tree and you'd be able to reassign them. So that thing reassigns your attributes. Well, resets your attributes.
Behind me, wee ones! Let me tend to our uninvited guests. A horseman?
Fury, currently reserving the right to kill you where you stand. And you are?
Surprised, and more than a little relieved. Call me Ulthane Blackhammer.
So you'll not be flattening me today?
A maker, are you not?
Aye, when there's something to make. Today, my skills are only aimed towards instruments of death.
This is not your war.
No, not theirs neither. Like your council, I care for balance, horsemen. Humans, frail as they be, are part of the balance. Surely you're here to help protect them.
Wrong question.
A tribe of useless, hairless simians whose greatest talent was inventing ingenious new ways to divide and destroy one another. They could suffer forever or die tomorrow, and I wouldn't bat an eye either way.
And what is your business here?
What do they call you?
Jones.
Jones. Question me again with your last breath.
Look around. Look what's happened here. Do you honestly think anything scares me now?
Easy, lad. This one's none for trifles.
Yeah? What do I have to lose? This moronic conflict makes you all look so stupid. Angel, demon, horseman, even maker. What are you even fighting for, huh? Tell me!
I like this one. You may continue breathing, Jones.
Horsemen, please. To have you on our side would turn the tide in ways we cannot measure. Humanity might stand a chance.
While my mission does involve balance, it does not require them. I am here to root out the 7 deadly sins and return them to the Council. No less, no more.
What if I can help you? That bit of chain you carry could use some work.
I sincerely doubt that. I'm faring quite well without any help.
Of course. But in case you missed the moniker, I am a maker who specializes in instruments of destruction, chaos, and the deliverance of pain. So it stands to reason that we little Ulthane could enhance your arsenal if your horsemanship would give me the chance.
In exchange for?
Humanity will not survive without aid. If you come across any humans on your journey, please direct them here. Haven is the only place they might be sufficiently protected.
Direct them? How do you expect the apes to cross a battlefield and find you?
Oh, I don't. They'll need this. The bridge. Only humans can use it. One touch, they're sent to Haven.
Must I touch them? I accept your offer, Maker. Though I doubt it will make your collection any less useless.
We have a non-deal, then. As a show of good faith, a gift. Wrath.
Where?
You seek a pit of hellstretch set in the nether, beneath the city. And please, horsemen.
Yes, yes, I will shepherd the wee ones your way, pointless as it may be.
We'll see. And remember, Fury. The doors of Haven stand open to any who ask.
So now I have a bridgestone, an enchanted stone etched with ancient maker magic that allows the instantaneous teleportation of any human directly to Haven. So now we've met Ulthane. Now, you are introduced to Ulthane in the first game. He encounters war. He is behind what's known as the breaking of the new pact. The new pact where no one was supposed to force the end of the world, but this right here, these humans...
You done killing monsters yet?
...shows that at the end of the second game, Death succeeded in reviving the human race. So humanity has been revived, yet war is still chained because technically the Council does not see war as someone that they can trust, I suppose. But I think that this is a good stopping point. It's safe haven, as you call it, for humans and anyone that wishes to come here. So we're going to end our video here today. Remember, everybody, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted of any new content that I post, which I can't really give you a date yet on when I'm going to post, when it'll be up. I only have 2 days available every week to do anything. And I mean anything. That's why I had a live stream Sunday of ESO and Overcooked, which is pretty fun. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might do some more in the future. I might do another one on Sunday. It might be a little later in the day though. So everybody have a good rest of your day. And remember, I'll catch you next time. See ya.